What's going on, guys? It's Waleed. So I'm sitting in my car about to go get some coffee right there. And I wanted to answer some questions that I got this week, and I think that these questions would apply to a lot of you, so I'm going to answer them publicly and put them in a YouTube video like this. Question number one, Milad wants to know how he could get ahead in photography, and he says, please don't tell me develop your own personal style. I think it seems like everybody is saying that, so I'm gonna give a little bit more information and insight to promoting yourself and getting yourself out there. Milad, I think what I would say is, I want you to think of Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and Snap and all these things as one thing. Everybody is in a room and they're screaming, look at me, look at me, look at me. I'm better, I'm the best, I can do this, I can do that, right? And the idea is that we want to stand out, but because there are so many social channels, what I would ask you to do is go backwards. And in this case, going backwards is a positive thing. What I would say is make sure that you reach out to people and you encourage them and you acknowledge them and you treat them the way that you want to be treated. Now, a lot of times you could double tap something and it's a like, but that's great. You could DM somebody, that's great. You know, it counts, it doesn't count that much. What really counts is human interaction, and we're all trying so hard to be seen and to be heard, but we're moving further and further away from humanity, even though we have more ways of reaching out to each other. So what I would say is, yeah, definitely develop your own style, and there's a reason why everyone keeps saying it. But what I would also say is take time to reach out to people, introduce yourself, write a quick paragraph that is aimed at them, not a cut and paste paragraph, okay? Because we can sniff that from a mile away. And tell them what you want to do and tell them how they could help you out. Make sure you let them know how they're going to benefit also. And then I think that that's going to put you ahead of a lot of people. So the reason why I made that first analogy of like social media being this room where everybody's screaming, saying, look at me, look at me. What I'm asking you to do is not scream, not stand up on a chair and make a spectacle of yourself. Go up to somebody, put your hand on their shoulder or shake their hand and say, hey, my name is Milad. I want to introduce my photography to you. What do you do? You know, like, I'm interested in what you have going on too. I bet you anything, that person will be remembered, will be revered, that person will be thought of when upcoming jobs come up versus everybody else that's just screaming. So whatever the crowd is doing and they're over here, you put yourself right here. Okay, so I hope that helps you out a little bit. Thanks for the question. To everybody else, bring it back. You know, yeah, DMs are great, Instagram is great, and all the social media outlets are great, but you know what else is great? If not great, there it's greater, is human interaction. Everybody wants to be validated. Just be nice to each other, validate each other, see how you can help each other and grow together. Negotiating and getting a deal, it's not adversary. It's not something where one side has to lose and one side has to gain. You can both win. So that is my answer for you. I hope that helps out. Number two, Eli Wilkes says, is a college degree necessary for photography? Eli, your question and Drew Mark's question right afterwards is, they're kind of joined together, but I think a lot of people will benefit from it. No. It is that necessary. Zero. I've never ever been asked by any of my clients, whether they're superstars or a commercial brand or a beginner model, if I have a degree in this. What they want to know is if I have an eye in this. Okay? No disrespect to anyone that went to photography school, but a degree is not going to help you balance budgets. A degree is not going to help you get ahead. A degree, in as far as like helping their brand get ahead, a degree is not going to give you edge. It's not going to give you insight to what's cool and what's not, and historical. What is going to give you all of that is teaching yourself every single day. Every single day, learn one new thing, and I preach that very heavily on my daily to-do sheet, which is free, by the way, and I'll have the link down below in the comments where you guys can get your own free download. But basically, Even I do it myself. Every single day I have to learn one new thing. On average, you're going to learn 22 new things each month. That puts you ahead of your competition. Now, theory is awesome. History is awesome. But you need some applicable skills. And so that only comes from, rolling up your sleeves and doing some work. So the second part of your question is, do I need, as far as a degree, then what would I suggest? I would suggest anything in communications, in business, or in some sort of writing or literature, because I think that if you can write, you can basically save yourself out of any situation, or you can get yourself into any situation. And I'm going to be a little bit judgmental here, but this new millennial generation, not all of them, the vast majority of them, don't know how to write for shit. They don't know how to put a sentence together. They don't know how to talk. They just know how to text. Okay. Well, guess what? People like me hire, and I want someone that knows how to write. I want someone that knows how to put their thoughts out. And it's not all millennials, but it is a good amount. That's why that stereotype is there. So definitely be strong in writing and research. That's going to get you ahead always in business. Business degree, as far as marketing, that's always going to put you ahead. Sociology is going to put you ahead in business because you're going to understand human behavior, and also some psychology too, of course. And any sort of publicity, PR, is going to help you. But getting a degree in photography is not going to help you whatsoever. Nobody gives a damn about what your degree's in. Your degree is really for two things if you want to be a photographer. Number one, your degree is your for everybody. So it is your you. I'm not going to do your job. You need to be treated that way. I'm out of here. Go find somebody else. Now, the second part of your degree is how it can help you survive in a business world. Now, when I first started with Madonna, there was a lot of stuff, if you're familiar with Madonna's career, and you should be, she is known for reinventing her looks constantly. So when it came time to planning that world tour, they were like, hey guys, look up this and look up this, and we want the history of these characters in history. Guess who was able to use their history degree and research and run circles around everybody else? That was me. And that's where my history degree helped. So find a degree that one facet of it is going to help you in your business. And that's why I named the degrees that I did. But a photography degree won't do shit for you. Okay? If I died, it's because some photography professor probably stabbed me.
Hello, motherfucker.
And finally, Drew Marks, who has been incredibly patient. Thank you so much. And really, really involved in the whole how to photograph community. So thank you for that. Drew is in the military, and he is going to come out in 3 years, and he wants to know if he should use the military credit to study photography. I respect this for so many reasons, but don't. First of all, okay, I respect the fact that you are 3 years away and you're already doing the research and you're reaching out to people who work in the field. I respect the fact that you are very active in the community that I've helped form, and you want to constantly learn. Those are two signs of somebody that's going to go super far. Number 3, though, do not use the military budget to go to school for photography. And the reason why is kind of what I told Eli right before this, is no one's ever going to ask you if you went to school for this. I am a product of teaching myself. I'm a product of going on YouTube every single day, reading old photography books, going out there and just playing and trying and doing different things and learning and putting myself out there and reaching out to people and saying hello. That's what I'm the product of. Using that military credit, you mentioned something and you said, they're going to give it to me anyways. I might as well study photography. And I'd like to correct that and say they're going to give it to you anyways. So go study business, go study sociology, go study, creative writing and literature, possibly psychology. Same things I told Eli. Go out there and study marketing and get your photography as you already are. You're reaching out to me. You're reaching out to the whole How to Photograph community, and you're learning and you're researching now. You're on your way to learning a whole bunch. You just have to master it and, just add up all the days, and all of the information is going to add up. So you're gonna go to photography school and they're gonna fuck with your head and they're gonna tell you that's not how you do it. And that's been my experience with people that go to school and get a degree in this. They love to correct you. They love to fucking correct you, but they haven't done shit themselves. They love to tell you you're wrong. They love to be a critic. Go hang out with people that went to film school or that went to photography school or whatever. Let them see a movie, and then they will just let you know what they think of it, but they haven't made a movie themselves. Okay, so I appreciate your question, but don't waste that opportunity. It's not free money from the military, by the way. You've given them years of your life. You have given up your time to serve this country, and so you are entitled to that military credit. You've earned that military credit, so use what you've earned and get a degree that's going to be useful for you. Okay, that's it. Thanks for being so involved in the community. And if you guys have questions for me, you can always DM me. You can tweet. You could go to howtophotograph.net. Two things in the description below. Number one is a direct link for the mailing list. Here's what the mailing list will give you. It gives you that to-do sheet that I said in the last segment before this. That to-do sheet is going to set you up for success. I use it every single day, Monday through Friday. I cannot think of anything better that I've done over the years to propel myself. So you'll get a free download to that. And when you sign up for the mailing list, you're not going to be spammed. Your shit's not going to be sold. It's going to be only with me, and I only send you stuff that are good freebies, good tutorials, good ebooks, freebies, things that I think are going to help your skills and your business. But sometimes you'll get an email once a week. Sometimes you'll get one once a month. So just letting you guys know, you're completely safe. But I'm very, very serious when I say this. Your competition wants you to not sign up. Your competition wants you to be lazy. Your competition wants you to not believe in this stuff. So listen to them or listen to me. Okay? That's it. Thanks for asking questions. If anybody else has questions, leave me those questions and I will answer them in a future video like this.